What's up, guys? Welcome back to another After Hours Racing video. Got the race here from the 4th of July. Took me a little while to get it out, but better late than never, so. Jumping into qualifying here. Group qualifying, I believe we had 5 laps. First lap round is going to be a 15.301. Definitely have some pace to pick up. Knock it down to a 15.195, which isn't bad. I think the fastest times in practice today were a 15.0s, maybe a couple 14.9s, but the track's pretty hot. 15.254. And a 15.171. You can tell I'm kind of catching up to Ryan Phipps in front of me. I didn't know they were going to let us go back out for more laps later, so after the first set of qualifying laps, I was, I believe, 2nd on the board, but some cars went back out, and so we ended up being 5th. Bunch of cars in the ones there, all very close qualifying. Going into the heat race here, nothing too crazy or exciting. I kind of get stuck in traffic most of this race, so. If you guys haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I think about 60% of you guys watching are subscribed, maybe 50%, so definitely help me out if you just hit that subscribe button and, you know, you get some notifications. I try and post all of our races. We've had some bad luck this season, so not all the races are going to get posted because I either didn't start or didn't finish and just don't have enough content to really make a video for all of them, but try and post all of our races on here. That way you guys can keep up and see what's going on. And if you haven't joined the Patreon, that would be awesome too. Get access to some exclusive merch. Our top tier subs get a shirt sent out every single month that most people don't have access to, so it's pretty cool. I try and post on there too some exclusive content, a little bit of behind the scenes stuff when I can. Season's been crazy, so I haven't been great at it, but it's pretty cool and it'll definitely help us out a lot. Took us a long time to get around Bristol there, so didn't really have much time to work on the traffic in front of us, and they were pretty quick anyway, so it would have taken a lot more laps. So gonna come away with a 4th place here out of the heat race and jump straight into the main event.
Fuel, clean car, snacks, beverages. It all starts just like this main event starts at the Trophy Fuel and Wash flag stand. We're coming for the green flag this time by.
Green, green, green. Oh, Brock Kidd hard into the front stretch wall. Canyon Ashley, Mike Jones, Stiller, Courtney Griffith, Carnage on the opening tire flying out there. Legends on a 4th of July Friday. Here we go. Mike Jones, problems already. Oh, and Mason Nelson into the back of Phipps. Little beating, little banging. Jones just shuffles himself to the back as we go green. 35 laps on the Pepsi-Cola scoreboard. Phipps, Newmeyer, Nelson, and Wardle, your top 4. Austin Murphy going to round out your top 5. Then you've got the torch Tyler Monroe. He's right there as he does battle with Jonathan Davis. Ryan Phipps, Peyton Weller, the 19 of Canyon Ashley, is back out. Bristol Monroe behind the wheel of that number 8 machine. Emerson, Courtney, Mike, and Rob round out your Snake River Legends lineup. Nelson goes to the lead. He's going to bring Austin Murphy with him. Nelson, Murphy, Monroe, your top three. 33 laps on the board now for your Snake River Legend main event of the night. Late models, mods, and the midnight ride before a fireworks extravaganza you're not going to want to miss. Coming up, hang on to your seats. Bo Phipps, Tim Newmeyer, Dylan Wardle, they're on the outside looking in. Of that top three battle as they start to run away with it. Wardle underneath Bo Phipps. He's going to follow Newmeyer into the top five. Couple of newbies in the top five now. It's Canyon Ashley, Jonathan Davis. They're on the outside trying to weave their way in there. But it's going to be Mason Nelson, your race leader. Nelson, Murphy, Monroe, your top three. 30, now 29 circuits to go for your Snake River Legends tonight. Good battle at the back, too. Bristol Monroe, Courtney Griffith, Emerson Malloy, Jones, and Stiller. Those drivers trying to sort things out at the back, each and every position, each and every spot. Goes a long way towards the 2025 Snake River Legends Championship here in Southwest Idaho. 28 laps on the board. Two big mains to go, including a Freedom 50 for your Zamp NASCAR late models. Dylan Wardle starting to peak, trying to see if he might have that horsepower to fight his way around Tim Newmeyer. Wardle, Newmeyer, battle for 4th and 5th. Top three starting to walk away with it. On a Friday night, Stinker Store Firecracker 50. Midnight ride of Paul Revere and a fireworks spectacular still to come as the drivers cross the Trophy Fuel and Wash flag stand lap after lap. It's the torch Tyler Monroe now working on the back bumper of Austin Murphy for second. Monroe is there. Tyler going to drive it down into turn number one under the Pepsi-Cola scoreboard with 26 to go, 25 now. 10 laps in your 35-lap main event for your Snake River Legends. Monroe working on Murphy. Newmeyer now all alone. Now Dylan Wardle needs to take a look in that rearview mirror. He's got Canyon Ashley and Ryan Phipps closing the gap. They're going to try to challenge the 88 on that Pepsi-Cola scoreboard. Wardle on that 5th place position, but he's got Ashley knocking on the door. Ryan Phipps doing a great job. He's just waiting for a clean open line. He knows he's got a lot of laps left. 23 to be exact for your race leader, Mason Nelson tonight. Nelson now out through turn number 4, and he's going to have a windshield full of some lap traffic. Lappers in the distance here for Mason Nelson. Malloy, Stiller, Monroe, they're going to be the first ones that go laps down. Emerson does a great job. She stays low. The 8 of Stiller and the 8 of Bristol Monroe all getting the word from NASCAR officials that the leaders are coming, leave them a nice clean lane as they're battling for the win. Austin Murphy is taking advantage. Murphy looks slow. That's going to blow. The torch Tyler Monroe nearly takes over that high line. Murphy shuts the door. Austin trying to get his nose underneath Mason Nelson, and that just cost Austin Murphy second place. Murphy running out of patience there for a little bit, and now he's going down low underneath Bristol Monroe. He's going to push Bristol to the center of the racetrack, and he's going to hang out there and hold on to that 3rd spot, but it's the torch Tyler Monroe. Monroe now has a heavy, heavy run on the 37 of Mason Nelson. Nelson, Monroe, Murphy, your top three. Rod Stiller, Tim Newmeyer, Canyon Ashley, Dylan Wardle, Ryan Phipps, lead lap cars trying to make their way around the high line as we roll up on the halfway point of this one. 35-lap main event for your Snake River Legends halfway home on a Stinker Store Firecracker 50 Friday night. Tyler Monroe not letting Nelson get away from him there as they come up on the lap car of Jones. Austin, after losing that second spot, really doesn't have a whole lot, it looks like, for the top two. It's like they're hooked together up front. Tyler Monroe on the rear bumper as we near that 15 to go mark. 15 to go this time by for Mason Nelson. Newmeyer, Canyon Ashley, Dylan Wardle, the 5 of Ryan Phipps. Those drivers are out of that top 3 battle, but they are still working their way around the quarter-mile oval tonight. Canyon, Ashley, Peaks, top shelf on Bristol Monroe as they come through. Mason now stretching out a little bit. 13 to go this time by. Mason gets a little bit of a cushion. Some great shots on Speedcast.tv all the way around the quarter-mile oval. Appreciate all the fans and friends around the world watching some Independence Day racing in downtown Meridian tonight. Mason Nelson, Tyler Monroe, contact down the front stretch. Tyler, Mason, bumper to bumper there. 12 on the board, 11 this time by. And the battle for the lead is starting to heat up. TJ knows the laps are winding down and he's got to make it happen now or never with 11 to go. So Tyler Monroe, the torch, sizing up the competition. Now he goes a little high and look at that, he loses about 2 car lengths on it there. Austin Murphy going to try to roll back into the mix now. Doesn't take the torch long though. Tyler right back in it as they dive into turn number 1 with 10 to go. 10 laps to go, single digits this time around for your Snake River Legends. In the concrete jungle on an Independence Day celebration, courtesy of our friends at Stinker Stores. We're nearing the time for the Firecracker 50, the Freedom 50 for the ZAMP NASCAR late models. Coming up next. Murphy up around Courtney Griffith. Nelson up around Courtney Griffith. That's going to bring Tyler Monroe right back to the rear bumper, as well as Austin Murphy. Man, Tyler can't get any closer. The veteran driving the wheels off that 16. He's just going to have to see if he can make something happen. Maybe utilize some of these 4 or 5 lap cars in front of him if he wants to make a late race run to the podium and to the top of the Pepsi-Cola scoreboard. Austin Murphy in the mix as well. Canyon Ashley, Tim Newmeyer, Dylan Wardle now trying to hold off Ryan Phipps as they roll through the south end of the racetrack. Leaders clearing lap cars, everybody battling for position D. Ooh, Newmeyer sideways in front of Dylan Wardle and Ryan Phipps. Wardle tucks it right back in there. Phipps trying to make a move. 5 to go this time by for Mason Nelson, who is stuck in lap traffic. Nelson now the win in jeopardy as they've got side-by-side lappers in front of your race leader. Nelson making his way through. Tyler Monroe knocking on the door. Nelson, 2 to go. That time by. White flag in the air. Mason Nelson, Tyler Monroe, Austin Murphy. Monroe, a late race run to the high side. Nelson going to try to hold him off. Checkered flag, Austin Murphy takes over the second.
If you guys want your names on here for Patreon, go ahead and consider joining. A huge thanks to Tiffany and Sierra as the top tier subs for July. Thanks you guys for watching, and we'll catch you next time.